Narcissism is a complex psychological phenomenon that extends far beyond the superficial traits of self-importance and vanity often associated with the term. At its most severe, narcissism manifests as Narcissistic Personality Disorder, or NPD, a condition that significantly impacts interpersonal relationships, emotional health, and social functioning. Understanding the psychology of narcissistic individuals requires delving into their internal world, coping mechanisms, and the underlying factors that contribute to their behavior. To truly grasp the ramifications of narcissism, consider the emotional landscape of those who interact with narcissistic individuals. Relationships with narcissists can be fraught with confusion, self-doubt, and emotional pain. Victims often report feeling manipulated, invalidated, and emotionally exhausted due to the narcissist's constant need for validation and their tendency to exploit others for personal gain. The emotional toll can lead to anxiety, depression, and a significant decline in self-esteem. Narcissism, as articulated in the DSM-5, is characterized by a pattern of grandiosity, a constant need for admiration, and a lack of empathy. However, it's essential to understand that narcissism exists on a spectrum. Not everyone who exhibits narcissistic traits has NPD. These traits can range from mild self-centeredness to severe personality disorders that significantly disrupt a person's life and the lives of those around them. Individuals with narcissistic traits typically exhibit several key symptoms, which can be grouped into cognitive, emotional, and behavioral categories. Cognitive symptoms: inflated self-image. Narcissists often have an exaggerated view of their own importance and abilities, believing they are superior to others. Fantasy of success. They may become preoccupied with fantasies of unlimited success, power, brilliance, beauty, or ideal love, which feeds their grandiosity. Emotional symptoms: lack of empathy. Narcissists struggle to recognize or value the feelings and needs of others. This emotional disconnect leads to interpersonal difficulties and a lack of meaningful relationships. Fragile self-esteem. Although they may appear confident, narcissists often have a fragile self-esteem that is easily threatened by criticism or perceived slights. Behavioral symptoms: exploitation of others. Narcissists may use manipulation, deceit, or exploitation to achieve their goals, often disregarding the feelings and welfare of others. Grandiose behavior. They may seek attention and admiration through grandiose displays, boasting about achievements or belittling others to elevate their own status. Despite their outward confidence, many narcissists grapple with internal conflicts. Their self-esteem hinges on external validation, leading to a cycle of seeking admiration while simultaneously fearing rejection. When faced with criticism or failure, a narcissistic individual may react defensively, often responding with anger, denial, or blame-shifting. This reaction serves as a defense mechanism to protect their fragile self-image, reinforcing their inability to accept responsibility for their actions. Moreover, narcissistic individuals may experience feelings of emptiness and boredom when they are not receiving the attention they crave. Their relationships often lack depth and meaning as they prioritize external validation over genuine emotional connections. Consequently, they may struggle with loneliness, anxiety, and depression, despite their outward bravado. One of the most challenging aspects of dealing with narcissism is that many individuals with these traits lack self-awareness. They may not recognize that their behavior is problematic or harmful. Instead, they tend to rationalize their actions, often perceiving themselves as victims of others' misunderstandings or jealousy. This lack of insight can lead to a refusal to seek help or engage in self-reflection, perpetuating the cycle of narcissism. Recognizing narcissism in oneself or others can be crucial for understanding and addressing the underlying issues. Key signs include constant need for validation. regularly seeking praise and affirmation from others, often becoming upset if they do not receive it. Entitlement, expecting special treatment and feeling angry or confused when it is not given. Manipulative tendencies, using charm or deceit to influence or control others for personal gain. Disregard for boundaries, failing to recognize or respect the boundaries of others, often leading to feelings of violation or discomfort in relationships. Difficulty with criticism, reacting with rage, shame, or withdrawal when faced with feedback or criticism, often deflecting blame onto others. While the prospect of change can seem daunting for narcissistic individuals, there are pathways to healing and growth. The following approaches can be beneficial. Therapeutic intervention cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. This therapeutic approach can help individuals identify and alter negative thought patterns and behaviors associated with narcissism. CBT encourages individuals to challenge their grandiose beliefs and develop a more realistic self-image. It also focuses on enhancing empathy by helping narcissistic individuals understand the perspectives and emotions of others, which is crucial for healthier interpersonal relationships. Dialectical behavior therapy, DBT. This therapeutic approach is particularly beneficial for individuals exhibiting emotional dysregulation alongside narcissistic traits. DBT teaches skills such as emotional regulation, distress tolerance, and interpersonal effectiveness, enabling individuals to manage their emotions more effectively and cultivate healthier relationships. Schema therapy. This form of therapy addresses deeply ingrained patterns of thinking and behavior developed in childhood. For narcissists, early experiences may lead to maladaptive schemas of self-worth and entitlement. Schema therapy helps individuals recognize these patterns, understand their origins, and develop healthier coping strategies. Group therapy. Participating in group therapy can provide narcissistic individuals with feedback from peers, helping them gain insight into their behavior and its impact on others. Group settings can foster a sense of accountability and encourage the development of empathy as individuals share their experiences and learn from one another. Building self-awareness. Self-awareness is a crucial component of overcoming narcissistic tendencies. Encouraging individuals to reflect on their behavior, motivations, and feelings can facilitate personal growth. Journaling, mindfulness practices, and self-reflection exercises can help narcissistic individuals gain insight into their actions and the feelings of those around them. Developing empathy. Empathy is often a significant deficit in narcissistic individuals. Engaging in activities that promote empathy, such as volunteer work, perspective-taking exercises, and reading literature that explores diverse human experiences, can help individuals learn to recognize and value the emotions of others. Encouraging them to practice active listening and to consider how their actions affect those around them can foster greater emotional connection. Establishing healthy relationships. For those with narcissistic traits, developing healthier relationships is essential for long-term change. This includes setting boundaries. Learning to respect the boundaries of others and establishing personal boundaries can create healthier dynamics. This involves recognizing when to step back and allow others to express their needs and feelings without manipulation or control. Practicing vulnerability. Narcissistic individuals often fear vulnerability, viewing it as a weakness. Encouraging them to express their true feelings, fears, and insecurities can foster deeper connections with others and help them understand that vulnerability is a part of being human. Seeking feedback. Actively seeking and accepting constructive criticism from trusted friends or therapists can help narcissistic individuals gain a more accurate understanding of their behavior and its impact on others. Support systems. Creating a robust support system is vital for both narcissistic individuals and those affected by their behavior. Friends, family, and support groups can provide encouragement, accountability, and understanding. For those in relationships with narcissistic individuals, support groups can offer a safe space to share experiences, validate feelings, and develop coping strategies. Understanding and addressing narcissism requires a multifaceted approach that encompasses therapy, self-awareness, empathy development, and the establishment of healthy relationships. While the journey may be challenging, change is possible for narcissistic individuals willing to confront their behavior and seek help. By fostering a deeper understanding of themselves and others, they can learn to navigate their emotions and relationships in a healthier, more fulfilling way. Ultimately, recognizing the impact of narcissism on both themselves and those around them is the first step towards healing and personal growth.